Hey, welcome back to Racetech Rod and Custom. Sunday is the fun day. Yeah, just trying to get shit done, keep things moving forward, stay ahead of Brendo. Had a pretty big morning yesterday morning on the 48 Chevy truck. Had to do a heap of metal work to the grill after hours during the week and sort of get them prepped up to have a bit of filler, or we epoxy primed them first, did some filler work, re-epoxied because there was a lot of bare metal. So I'm about to open up, turn some lights on and have a bit of a look at those. There's definitely still going to be work to do to them, but we need to get the grill done and back together so that we can gap the bonnet, and then we should be ready for 2K primer next week, and shortly thereafter got to build a fuel tank, plumb the brake lines up and give it a bit of a hot wire so that the boys can drive it in and out of the booth when it heads off to the proper paint shop. So let's get into it and see where we're at. So just thought I'd have a bit of a close-up on the Chevy truck before we sort of look at the next bits. That's been fully polyester primed and blocked out twice now. And Brendan has got that like really nice. I saw him doing some wet checks on that the other day, and yeah, like it looks really straight. So you know, what we sort of handed over to him in metal, you know, it was reasonable, but the truck was really bad, you know, and considering any repair panels you buy for these are actually not for the Australian built truck, it definitely took some, you know, metal working and things like that, and probably with a little bit of hindsight, honestly probably would have been better off, you know, making our own cab corners and things like that to suit the Australian cab. But anyway, what's done is done, and you know, you sort of learn a bit more, and if you're ever faced with, you know, a similar era truck, you can probably make some better decisions, you know, going forward. But we'll sneak in and see how the epoxy set up yesterday and make a plan. All right, so just in the tent here, what the boys call the meth lab, and just sort of having a bit of a look at the grill bars. You know, and as said, there's still, you know, some lumps and bumps to do some smoothing out on, a little bit more filler work here and there. So I might give them a rub down now with some 180 and just sort of level that all out, and then can go around and mark the highs and lows and see if I can get them to dial in a bit better, save Brendan some time. Yeah, so as you can see, some little wonkies there where there was a metal repair, so that'll need a little bit of filler. But considering I should have actually taken a video of how these things were. You know, they were blown out with rust holes everywhere, paper thin, but at least they are 1948 genuine original parts. So if we can save those, I think we'll be a heap better off. And where possible, I really do like to try and save, you know, original parts and reuse them. The aftermarket stuff sometimes, you know, can be an easier way out, but there's something that always feels pretty good about saving something from, you know, 1948. I reckon that's pretty cool. All right, so I've got my little area set up here, and I'm just going to chuck her on time lapse and do some sanding. So see you in a few hours. been sanding as you can see. Check it out. So you can see a few little bare metal breakthroughs there. A couple little spots of some filler exposed, but 99.9% of those little lows, like that little sucker there, most of those sanded out this time around. So I'm going to give them another epoxy before I go today, and then probably Brendan can probably take it from there, I reckon. Back to it, let's go. Alright, so after pretty much sanding the end of my fingers off, literally, a couple of them ran out of skin. So they're sanded, prepped, and obviously, as you saw, just put the first coat of epoxy primer back on them. Lots of bare metal poking back through there after being all blocked out. So yeah, we'll just let that flash off and then we'll hit it again. I want a couple of coats on there. I really want the high build, because I reckon next time when we sort of knock that down to 2K primer, I reckon that should take care of pretty much any imperfections left, and yeah, then Brendo can sort of push on and get them into colour. So yeah, we'll just let that flash off and head back on in there. Alright, second coat of that's done. She's about 1 o'clock on a Sunday. I reckon that's going to do me. Might wrap this video up there, I think. Just keep it nice and short and sweet, and we'll kick on next week. So thanks heaps for watching this little one, and we'll see you soon.